Hello, this is Liz Miller, and this is my review of Transport Empire for Project 6. I think the screen is laid out well. I can navigate easily and find the things that I want to find. The only part that I don't like, and this actually applies to all of Game Insight's games, is that the narrator text disappears too quickly sometimes and I can't read the whole message. So that's when the character pops up in the corner down here and they have a little message to read. Either I'm really slow at reading or I missed that it popped up, but once they're gone, you can't go back and find them again. Doesn't really kill my playing the game, it just kind of makes me wonder what I missed. I think the game control is very intuitive. It's the same as every other one of their games, so if you've played one of their games, you can figure out how to play all the rest of them. Maybe that's why I say it's intuitive, but I think it's, generally you can click around and click on stuff and it'll tell you what it is, and you will eventually figure out where the things are that you use most often. Portrait and landscape mode. This app only works in landscape mode, and it can be landscape with the on button on the left or landscape with the on button on the right, but it doesn't work in portrait mode at all. It will flip from one landscape to the other landscape, but no portrait mode. I'm not sure any of their games work in portrait mode. I think they very effectively use multimedia. They incorporate sound and animation into their games. And there's a lot to see in their games, so I enjoy them. They're very rich to play. Flipping between other things, I'm using my iPad, so I don't have a phone app to test this with, but I can easily flip between this app and other apps, and the game seems to pause and pick right back up where I left off. There's no lag or reload time. Let's see. Following the platform standards. Yeah, I think this follows the platform standards. It's the same game with a different story from Game Insight. All of their games look like this. All of them have steps and things to purchase and quests to go on. So Game Insight either has a dispensation or they follow the standards, otherwise they wouldn't have this many games out there. To me, the standards seem to focus more on text-based apps than graphic-rich game apps. But obviously, I need to read the HIG again and again. I've read it. It's just not all in my head yet, but most of it talks about text and menus and helping the user navigate and things like that. And games just don't follow that pattern. They're kind of their own animal, so to speak. How could this game be improved? Well, as I was starting out, I actually was hating this a lot. Normally I love their games. They play great. However, this one had me irritated. Once you get past the little intro video, sorry, I can't get this in view. Game Center thing would pop up and it wants you to pick a nickname and it gets stuck. I gave it a nickname and it says, oh, it's already in use. You type in another name, never does the search again. You type cancel, you press cancel, it doesn't cancel. You're just stuck on that page, on that Game Center piece. So eventually I went out and set up Game Center. This is a new iPad for me, so I hadn't set up Game Center. So now that it's set up, I seem to get past that problem, but I had to download this app 3 times and I was getting very frustrated with it. But I guess that's more about how it interacts with the Game Center, how the game interacts with Game Center, and not necessarily this particular game itself. other games I've played on my existing iPad, which I've had set up forever. So this is the first time I've ever had that problem, but that would be really nice for them to fix. So anyway, love it. Love their games. I am not sure I would really change anything except for the dialogue that comes up in the lower corner. If they could make those, I don't know, so you not click to get rid of them, but just so they would last a few seconds longer so some of us slow readers could read them better. So that is my review. Thanks for watching.